the easiest and most natural ways that you can lose weight. Drinking tea. If you drink tea at the right time, and it's the right kind of tea, you can actually shrink fat cells, you can burn blubber. Here to reveal the best teas to drink for weight loss all day long is world expert on alternative medicine, host of Wild on Health in Toronto, Bryce Wilder. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So,
You're
I'd
right.
love to learn.
As usual, you're right.
I'd love to learn about timing and teas and why that's such an important factor.
Well, the right time of the day. Timing is everything, isn't it? Yeah. Drinking the right tea at the right time of the day, you know what it's going to do? Increase your energy and metabolism in the morning. It's going to reduce your stress come lunchtime.
Right.
The afternoon, it'll throw away and metabolize and get rid of fat. And the evening, it's going to be a craving killer for you.
Ooh.
All right?
Now they're all excited now. They're in the tent.
Right?
All right.
Tea. The power of tea.
Bryce is going to walk us through the power of tea and the different teas he's going to show us. They are all things you can get throughout your day to help you lose weight. I've got ladies from our audience, two brave volunteers, who are going to taste test the teas and vote on their favorite one when we're done. You guys ready?
Yes.
Excited?
Yes.
All right. Let's get started. The first tea is one that shrinks fat cells in the morning. You've probably never heard of this tea. It's called Pu'erh tea. Where do you find Pu'erh?
Time to put down the coffee and drink Pu'erh. I'll tell you, Eastern China is where you find it. And I want everyone to pick up a cup of Pu'erh or two in the morning. Okay, scientists have seen that there's this enzyme activating ingredient in there that actually will shrink fat tissue. Unbelievable. And so there's some active ingredients that we've discovered. Theobromine and gallic acid. Okay, so this is not just sort of pseudoscience. This stuff will literally shrink your fat cells.
Yeah, we did our research on it. I'd never heard of it. And, you know, absolutely on target. Here, let's take a test, guys. See what you think. What's it's great.
Yeah, and so the way it's made, this is really for what is most interesting to me, is it's fermented. Okay, so fermented tea. Think about that. It's really interesting. Kind of like wine or cheese. The stuff is packed up by the manufacturer.
Oh, this is the actual tea?
This is the actual, it's called a tea cake. Isn't that neat?
Oh, look at that.
And it's stamped depending on the region it comes from. Really authentic, really interesting. So it's a delicacy, all right? It's a delicacy in Eastern China.
What do you guys think?
This is very good.
Isn't it nice?
This is very good.
Yeah, it's
put down
very
the coffee
mild.
and drink tea?
Yeah, you don't need sugar.
Right?
It's a good taste, no sugar.
It's absolutely, by not putting the sugar and the milk in the tea, you're going to save on the calories there as well.
You know, I didn't think about that, but you're absolutely right. I would not need to have any sugar in this at all. It's so comfortable, so smooth, as you said.
It's very mild.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got one down, Pu'erh. Remember that one. Next, the tea that blocks fat absorption at lunch. We've had our breakfast tea, and you have picked white tea for lunch. Why is that?
By the way, and I love the fact that we can drink about 2 cups of this and another 2 cups of this. Okay, so white tea.
Okay.
White tea at lunch. What if I told everyone here by drinking white tea at lunch, you're going to prevent the fat storage from your lunch? What if I said that?
I'm in.
And it's true, right?
Yeah.
So drinking white tea actually helps to reduce the storage ability of fat getting into fat cells and therefore the fat growing. Say this 3 times fast. Epigallocatechin gallate.
Epigallocatechin.
EGCGs, and I know you're a huge fan of EGCGs. We use them across labels on all kinds of tea products and so forth. This is the active ingredient that literally will help you metabolize fat better, turn you into a fat-burning machine, all right? And theanine, come lunchtime, will reduce your stress.
Give it a taste. What do you guys think? Again, we're having 2 glasses of this at lunch.
2 glasses of this at lunch, yep.
Oh, they're tasting it there.
Yeah.
There's a little smile, a twinkle in their eyes.
It's nice and mild, right?
Yeah, it definitely has a little bit. It's a different taste.
Yeah.
It's a different taste.
In what way?
But still no sugar. It's not bitter or anything. It's still no sugar. It's just it goes down smoothly.
Okay, now it's come the mid-afternoon, and you're having the classic bloating. Right? How many of you have that problem? A little bit bigger, you loosen the belt a tiny bit. You recommend chickweed tea.
Yeah, it's a really, it's an unsung hero of bloating. I'll tell you, a lot of folks by the afternoon, as you mentioned, we're retaining too much water. Okay, so this is somewhat of the water weight. But this gnarly little herb chickweed, which is actually a weed found across Europe as well as North America, is otherwise known as a star weed, okay? Or Stellaria media, okay, Latin. And what this does is actually help you to lose some of the water weight as well, because what it is a diuretic, mild diuretic effect. It's got potassium and magnesium in there, okay? This helps to drop some of the water. It also helps you sort of flush out and just get rid of the stuff sitting around in your bowels. It's a mild laxative as well, but very safe. Okay.
Give it a taste, folks. And how much of this would you drink? Since it's
only
a diuretic.
1 cup in particular, exactly. Because it's mild diuretic effects, only 1 cup of this a day in the afternoon.
This is really good.
Yeah. somewhat fruity.
Yes.
Has a nice fruity
Yes.
flavor too.
They're like tea connoisseurs over there. I love you guys.
This is great.
Really fruity. It's so
I
cool.
love that. Yeah, we're getting
Now,
rave reviews already.
So would this be considered an herbal tea?
This is an herbal tea.
Okay.
Absolutely. Very good.
Because you
Yep.
know, I don't say, and none of that tannin is in my mouth. There's no bitterness to that at all.
You got it.
Okay,
You
and
got it.
finally, dinner time has come, and it is time to kill the cravings, which is what pushed so many of you over the edge. And this is bilberry tea.
Bilberry tea, aside from what we know about its antioxidant qualities and in the eye, bilberry tea will actually help to balance cravings. Science is seen as a sort of glucose balancer in the blood on animal studies,
Yep,
all right?
yep.
So two things, the fact that it's a nice, savory, sweet flavor, and the fact that it actually has blood sugar balancing effects, you're gonna go for that late night snack far less often, all right? And by the way, you're gonna hydrate yourself a lot better throughout the day if you follow this protocol.
I should point out, this looks like a blueberry if you look at the actual plant. And you know, it's
Smaller, a little more
Yeah.
tart,
Yeah.
harder to find as well. So at the end of the day, you know, drinking bilberry tea is probably going to be a lot easier for most folks than, for searching out the actual bilberry or dried bilberry.
All right, let's taste this.
right.
Yeah, this is for cravings. How much do you drink, by the way, of this?
I would also recommend about a cup.
What do you think?
I think I know which one is my favorite.
Well, what do you think of this last one first?
It's a little bit medicinal.
Yeah,
A
I
little
think
bit.
so too.
Yeah.
I would not crave much after tasting this. So, all right, but it's there. All right. So listen. So do we have 2 cups of each of the first 2 to get you going for the fat burning, and 1 of each of the latter 2 because they're a bit more medicinal in their impact. So let's have our votes.
The Pu-erh and the chickweed are the 2 top for me.
The chickweed.
Chickweed.
It's the best.
Chickweed.
I think we have a chickweed winner here.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I'm excited
Yeah.
because
toast
it's
to
the
that.
unsung hero. Cheers.
Thanks to you guys.